Here is the brand new 2014 V-Strom 1000 ABS, a heavily revised bike from the previous generation, and we'll look at some of the features today, including the three colours available, which are the candy red, the black and the white. If I start up the front here, we've got a 3-height adjustable windscreen, which you'll set once, and then we've included a new patented feature, which is an angle adjustment, which is simple with one hand. You just push forward to increase the angle as you would as you slow down, and then it comes back to the back position for high speed work. If we look at the brand new instruments, these LCD area here will display things such as the gear position, the ambient temperature, the range remaining on the fuel based on your average fuel consumption, which can also be displayed up the front here. So traction control is standard for 2014, and the mode that we're in is displayed on the instrument panel, and we can change between the modes with this left-hand handlebar switch here. Moving to the front forks, we now have fully adjustable upside down front forks with preload tension adjustment at the top and compression at the bottom. The V-Strom features a 20-litre tank, which combined with the excellent fuel consumption of 59 miles to the gallon gives a usable range of 220 to 240, and some people will even be able to extend that further depending on the way they ride. The fuel efficiency has been achieved in several ways. We have lightened the bike. It's 8 kilograms lighter than the previous generation. It's also the lightest bike in the 1000cc category at just 228 kilos fully fueled. We have made substantial changes in the engine. We have chemically plated bores which reduce friction but also allow for a tighter tolerance between the piston and the bore, which means less blow-by gas and also more efficient running over a wider range of temperatures. Other engine changes include twin spark plugs per cylinder for improved combustion efficiency. There's revised cam profiles, and the engine management system is significantly upgraded. We have also changed the clutch. It is now a combined slipper clutch and clutch assist system. So on the overrun, the slipper clutch is going to reduce the pressure on the clutch pack, allowing a degree of slip, which will make the downshift smoother, but also on very aggressive downshifts. This will also reduce the tendency for the back wheel to skip, and they give you a much more accurate corner entry. In reverse, when you're accelerating, the clutch pack will be compressed together. This allows us to use a much lighter clutch spring, and combined with the hydraulic clutch master cylinder, the clutch lever is now 13%, or takes 13% less force to pull it back. This is all about reducing rider fatigue over a long journey. Moving to the seat, this is an extremely comfortable seat. The V-Strom is renowned for its comfort, as is the 650 as well. And in the UK, we'll be providing alternative low seats, which are 30mm lower, alternative high seats, which are 35mm taller, for riders that need it, and that will be a free exchange service. If we move to the rear, you'll see we have some panels here that allow the fitment of the luggage without a lot of metal carrier system. It's a fully integrated luggage system. When you buy the bike, it comes with the additional barrels matching the ignition system, so that if you fit the luggage later, you can have one key operation on the three-piece luggage system. We've also done extensive changes to the frame. We've worked on the rigidity and reduced the weight of the frame. We've also got preload adjustment just below the seat here, so when you're carrying a pillion or loading up the luggage, you can quickly and easily adjust the preload for the rear, or essentially the ride height as well. Okay, so it's always really important with a touring adventure machine to be able to customise it to your own style, but also to add some practical features to the bike. And this one's showing some of the accessory range that we're bringing in for the V-Strom 1000. So we've got the purely cosmetic, which are the decals on either side and the wheel rim tapes. And the more practical elements are the hand guards, which are excellent for keeping your hands warm and dry. We've got a sat-nav bracket. We have a nice V-Strom branded tank pad, which goes onto a ring around the fuel cap filler, so there's no straps to deal with. We have some rear view mirror risers for if you're riding off-road and you ride on the pegs, you'll need those risers. And you can see the integrated three-piece luggage system, which is very tight to the bike, much narrower than previous luggage solutions we've had for the V-Strom range, and the one key operation and make the bike look fantastic. Moving down to the side of the bike, we have the engine accessory bar, and this model also shows the very bright additional lighting option that is available for the V-Strom 1000. Okay, moving a bit further down on the side of the bike here, we also have a belly pan. We have a centre stand as an option, and also for use on soft ground there's an extension to the footplate of the side stand, and there's also optional chain guards. So we've heard about the V-Strom 1000. Let's take a look at the V-Strom 650, which is an extremely popular bike, and owners who have one absolutely love them. It's been one of the #1 selling bikes in this capacity for adventure bikes for most of its life, and was fully revised in 2012. So here we have a 2014 colour in the same red as the V-Strom 1000. This seat is one of the comfiest seats you can sit in, and with the 20-litre tank you'll be able to use all the extensive range without getting any fatigue. At the front we've got nice instruments again with a gear indicator and average fuel consumption, and this model is rated at 71 miles to the gallon. It features the engine brought over from the SFV 650, so plated bores, twin spark cylinders, producing more in the mid-range than the SFV 650, and is extremely smooth, but still retains that exciting V-twin character that the V-Strom and the SV and the SFV are known for. This bike in front of us is also fitted with many of the accessories available for the V-Strom 650, so we have a Vario touring screen. We have the hand guards, which are so useful when you're touring. We have the engine accessory bar and the belly pan, and on this one we have our aluminium luggage set, which really make the bike look spectacular. At the back, the carrier, like on the V-Strom 1000, is made of a resin material, which is really great for the pillion, because holding onto a metal one can be quite cold after a while, and the resin negates that problem. And also it reduces weight from way out from the centre mass of the bike, so agility is improved. Okay, so if your touring is more sporty and less adventure, then you'll probably be interested in our GSX range. Here we have the GSX 650F, which is available in ABS and non-ABS variants, and its larger brother, the GSX 1250 FA, which comes as ABS as standard. So the 1250 is a really great touring bike, and it's probably one of the best value on the market right now. It features really strong low-down torque from as little as 3,700 RPM. Very, very flexible, very few gear changes required. It has a two-height seat for the rider for adjustability, as well as span adjusters on the levers to make it as comfortable as possible. We also have one of our accessory packs fitted to this one. The bike comes as a centre stand as standard on 1250, but we've got the Vario touring screen, fuel tank protector and tank protector here, and then a top box. Panniers for the side are also available on the 1250. Also coming in 2014 is a very limited run of GSX 1250 FAZ with the paintwork reflecting Suzuki's sporting heritage. So there's no easier way of crushing some mileage than on the legendary Hayabusa, and for 2014 we're bringing in some really outstanding colours, this bright red and white being the one we have on display here. There's also a really great blue and white, and then if you're a little bit more under the radar, a bit more stealth, then there's a traditional black. But also coming is the Hayabusa Z with additional detailing such as rim tape, this really nice stitched seat, and some other elements to really set this Z model off.